feel like these snaps are kind of fucked up. I just got out of the shower actually, but so I got asked a question recently about how important is a controller really to when you play. And I'm going to show you just how important your controller possibly is. And I feel like the Kai Impossible combo is a great example. So actually, and I'll use this as an example, right? So of course, if you ever saw me on stream or saw me back in the day, or even when I showed, I can do this shit in real matches. And that's why people actually accuse me of cheating, because I was the only person that can do it. And recently there was this, oh, Cliff's combo is harder than the possible combo, which I showed was fake. But I'm going to show you why this is relevant. So I have two controllers here, right? Boy, what pretty red. Well, anyway, this was supposed to be the good controller. So let's move this and hopefully you can see. Where is this thing? As you can see, the X button, Jesus Christ, I can't even get to turn on. Is it on? Jesus Christ, it actually turned on. I don't know if it's going to stay on. So this controller is actually much better to slide it on, right? Like this controller, I can do even hard impossible combos on, okay? Oh, I think it's actually working. Is it actually working? So I'm going to show you some examples, assuming it doesn't shut off. Which it already, well, there you go. Did you see it actually? Okay, well, this controller, it already doesn't look like it's going to work if you can see me pressing the button. So this video is kind of weird, but let me show you. So basically, we're showing these two different controllers. This is supposed to be the good one, and I want you to, well, I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get this first try because this controller is fucking breaking. But so this is the controller when the jab is not fucking dropping on me. Make sure this would look that I can actually do it. And I can see. I can do harder ones where you have to do it when you're close. And this is the one where my fingers will not roll on it. Like the jab works, but the buttons are not good. So let's switch commands. Or controllers. And I will, I'm sure, get FRCs, but I won't be able to actually fucking do it. See? See? So, I mean, this is a good example of how much, I guess, a controller can matter, right? So, this controller, this is so ridiculous, right? But I guess it's kind of an interesting topic. This controller, I can roll my fingers and do it on, but as you saw, the jab does not always work anymore because the controller, it's just dying. This controller, where is it? As you can see, the jab always works on this controller. But unfortunately, I cannot actually roll my fingers on this controller because just the way it is. I mean, and this is so ridiculously specific, but I guess it's interesting, from that perspective. Like, I would only be able to do like far away ones like this. And even that I missed it. See? Wow, it's crazy. There you go. See? I mean, that just goes to show you how important a controller is, right? Like, you know what I mean? When you're doing it like that, the corner ones aren't very specific, but when you're talking about doing it versus characters, you know what I mean, where you got to do close ones as fast as humanly possible without going into instant kill mode, yeah, the controller, it is very important. And just so you can see, none of this was done while cheating either. This is a no cheating zone, so we don't do any of that cheating shit either. I don't know what this original and lenient input bullshit is either, like ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, that's just, I guess that's good proof just to show you that not only does, execution really is a skill in video games, and it's important. Your apparatus, what you're using, is also important. I mean, I guess it's twofold. It goes to show you just how important, execution is a skill to be able to do something, and so is the controller you're using. And it goes to show, like, of course, macros, people macro everything. It's bullshit nowadays. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so there you go. I have one controller where I can roll it and it will roll out, and you can even do hard ones on it, but the jab unfortunately no longer works all the time. And I have one controller where the jab works every time, but the buttons do not roll. Life in video games, I guess. The end.